Welcome to the Swing Clinic, presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics. I'm PGA golf professional Jimmy Hanlin.
And I'm Claire Hogle, and we are out here at the beautiful French Lick Resort playing the Pete Dye course, and we've got some awesome tips for you coming right up.
Oh. Left. Sit.
Jimmy.
Dude, this is the wrong hole to do that on right there.
Trouble left.
Yeah.
I got over the top of it.
Yeah, can't happen. Can't happen. And you know what? An average golfer, that's what they do too, right? Like, that's the shot. They get nervous. Set up and I'll kind of show you. They get nervous. You know, that's dead left. You knew it was dead left. When you take it to the top, go ahead and go. And what you did there, and what they typically do, is this goes first. Your lower didn't move. Look where your divot goes. A little thin left. And you can't do that.
Ugly.
Here at French Lick too, man. There's some spots where you cannot miss left. Dead. All right, so we're going to work on a drill to help you get rid of that. And again, Claire never typically does that. It's not your normal shot, but this looks you right in the face, and that's what you guys have to realize. Sometimes when you have a little nervousness in the whole swing, that's the first thing that happens. Grab it and pull from the top. Right?
Yep.
So
yeah.
You can probably even feel it in your hands.
Hands try to go.
Yep.
Right from the top.
Yep. Okay, so set up to this. So we're going to do the John Rom drill, right? And I think he worked on this early in his career here. I don't know if he had an over-the-top problem, but he worked on this early in his career. And what they worked on was they only allowed John to take the golf club. His teacher only allowed John to take it back to about right here. And then from here, go. Fire. Boom. And see what happens when we do that? The lower goes first, gets Claire into a position to get in this spot right here where she can fire it right down the line. You're never going to come over the top if you only take it back to right here, right? So it's a great drill for Claire to just take it back to here and fire. You'll be shocked, number one, you're gonna be shocked at how far you'll actually hit it by only taking it to your hip. You're gonna be shocked because it's gonna be solid and it's gonna be the right loft and you fire it. But you gotta feel it a few times, but let it go, see what happens. So again, we're only taking this back hip high, boom, go. I only need you to hit it out to the right a little bit, maybe 100, 120 yards. Okay. Hip high, hit it hard. I want you to hit it. Don't try to baby this. Hip high, fire it. Beautiful, look at that. I mean, you hit that 150 yards right
Whoa, that's actually crazy.
That was crazy, right? What a good feeling. And again, you had no thoughts of
so well.
ever coming over top of that, right?
No.
Never in a million years, because you only got it right here. So if you're a player that really gets that over the top, just hit range balls. I'm gonna make Claire hit a few more here.
Yeah.
Hit range balls and just feel here and go. And what we're working on, and go ahead and set up again, Claire, is take it to your hip and stop. Again, what we're really trying to accomplish here for her is, go ahead and start down with your lower, is that happening? That's what we're trying to accomplish right here. And that's gonna be able to happen because her upper's not starting first. So let's do it again, just feel that. Just to the hip and just fire. And I want you guys to hit it hard when you do this. Hit it hard. Hit it hard. Now you took that backswing back a little bit more,
Did
right?
I?
Yeah, you got it
Got
past
out
that.
away from me.
So when you're practicing, we're gonna do one more again. When you're practicing, do the same thing. Feel the same thing. Shorter to better in this practice. Again, this isn't a drill. I'm not changing your golf swings. This is a drill. I'm not changing your golf swings. I just want you to feel short and go. This is all about the lower body. If you guys watch Claire's lower body, it'll start the downswing here when I make her stay short. Really good there again. I mean, just striped right at it.
Wow, that works so well.
Yeah. Now, when you're under pressure, do you have a thought or no for you personally?
Yeah, definitely keeping the backswing short.
Short, that's good.
It limits the miss.
Yeah.
When you get way, way, way back behind it, a lot of things can happen
right?
on the way to the golf ball.
Yeah, and you have a longer golf swing because you're trying to gain distance and those types of things.
Yeah.
But again,
back when I was competing a lot though, it was really short.
It was. Yeah. And I'm okay with longer. You just can't get in the habit of allowing that upper body to start first.
Absolutely.
So, really good drill. If you're an over the topper, this is going to help you a lot. Two things to remember though: don't let it get past this hip and hit it hard. Go after it like you're going to in your golf swing, because if you don't do that, it's not going to make you any better. You're not going to get the feeling that you're going to get in your golf swing.
Yep.
Way to rip it. Good job.
Heck yeah.
All right, French Lick Resort. How about this place?
It's beautiful.
It is absolutely gorgeous. The elevation changes are insane. The condition of this golf course. We're here on the Dye golf course hole, right in the middle of the front nine right now, and it's just awesome. So.
Yeah. Welcome back to Swing Clinic presented by Beacon Orthopedics. We are out here at French Lick Resort having a day, and we're about to play some golf, aren't we,
play some
Jimmy?
golf, but you don't know the whole gist of what's about to happen.
I don't.
So we're gonna.
I never do.
You don't until we're about ready to hit, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's about to happen.
I like
right
it
now.
that way.
You may not like this though.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to teach you a little course management, right? But I can't really show you course management with Claire because she hits it 265, 270 off the tee. She can hit a shot into the green, and that's not what you guys can do. We're here for you.
Yeah.
Not for her, really. So
Make you better.
I'm going to handicap Claire a little bit, and we're going to walk through this hole on how you should play this hole. This is the 5th hole at French Lick Resort. It's 400 yards from this tee we're standing on right here, which would be a really long hole for you guys. On top of that, it's uphill, and there's bunkers down both sides, right?
It's a long hole for me.
That's a long hole. But we're going to play this hole, and it's going to become longer for you, all right?
Great.
Because I'm going to have you tee it up, but I'm going to make you take your driver just so you can't hit it as far, and I'm going to make you grip it all the way down the shaft to here.
Okay.
Which probably means that Claire's going to be able to maybe hit this driver 210, which most of you out there, you hit a drive at about 200, 210. And we're going to play the hole like that because we're going to show you how to play it smart.
Cool.
Let it fly. All right, Claire, first things first. I'm already going to make her smarter right here, right? So you are looking at this hole, right? Where's most of the trouble look like for you on this hole?
To the right?
Right.
Yep.
You can't reach those fairway bunkers to the left, not with me making you choke up.
No.
Right? So what we want to do is we want to eliminate that trouble on the right. So how do you do that? Pick that little ball up right there.
Okay.
Walk over here. We tee it up on the right side of the hole and hit away from the trouble.
Genius.
Genius, right?
Changing your angles.
Changing the angles. There we go. Let it go. We're already smarter. We're already going to play this hole better right here. Don't cheat. Choke that thing all the way down. I went, that's it. You got it.
It's going to hit me in the sternum.
Nope, you got it. Yep. A good 210-yard drive right here.
Okay.
Hang on. That's all right there.
Hang on,
That's going to be
Nelly.
right side of the fairway over there. You might have hit that more than 210. Should have made you choke up farther. All right, let's go play the rest of this hole.
All right, let's go find it. Find it and hit again.
All right, Claire, about 190 up the hill, average lie. I thought you were in a fairway. You got a bad kick there. You could get these kicks at French Lick. You got to keep it in the fairway.
Yeah.
So typically you could hit 3 and get it there easy, right? You hit 3 at 200 plus
Yes.
normally.
Yeah.
But again, we're handicapping Claire because we're going to make her more like you. So I'm going to make her choke down on it, which means you're probably going to hit this about 175, 180. I mean, you could maybe chase it up there in the front of the green. So what's your thought process looking at this shot right here?
Yeah, well, my thought process is the green's really guarded. So I'm actually not really looking to aim right at the pin. I was gonna hit over to where the fairway is on the left, assuming that it's gonna run up there, maybe catch the front edge, or maybe I'll just be able to hit a little bump and run chip up close to the green and save my par.
Super smart play right there.
Yeah.
Super smart play. And most of the time what you guys would do is you would aim right at the flag right here. If you lose it right, bogey or double for sure.
Yeah, it's
right?
ugly.
Dead for sure.
Yeah.
Even though Claire's a scratch golfer, she's still thinking, okay, let me eliminate that miss. So when you guys are going, let's take it up here to the left. Worst case scenario, you hit it right to flag, maybe you get it in a bunker right in front of the green, but you're not Death Valley over there.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah,
choke
not
up, don't cheat
short-sighted.
on me. I can't let you see, I can't let you. There we go. See how
I
she's choking?
shan't.
I'm turning her into you guys. I'm not letting her hit it full.
Okay, aiming out to the left at
Aiming
that
out to the
big
left.
tree, wind's taking it.
Yep.
So compensating even more left.
Even if it cuts a little bit, you're all right. All right, you chased it up there. Little left of the flag. That's exactly what you were trying to do. I mean, you're not on a
kinda what I
green.
wanted.
Little left. Yeah, let's go
I
check it
wasn't
out.
even trying to hit the green on that one.
I mean, when I make a choke it up, like you're only gonna hit like 175.
Exactly.
So, perfect.
Yep.
All right, let's go do it. All right. I'm not gonna handicap you anymore.
Okay.
Right? I made Claire choke all the way down to the top of the club there, the top of the shaft there, so she couldn't hit it very far. So you hit your driver about 200 yards, just in the rough. Probably hit this up here about 175 yards. Just a long hole, right? Probably playing
3 wood into a
420.
par 4.
Yeah, long,
It's a little
right?
rough.
But again, we're trying to simulate what you guys would have to do. Now, she got it in the fairway, which is exactly what we want to do. Now we have to get it on this green. Give her a chance to make a par, right?
Yeah, and we've got a great angle in. This was the goal, being over there.
Yep.
That's short-sighted, a lot of things to contend with. This is wide open, little simple pitch shot.
So what I typically would see you guys do again is this ball would go up in the air, right? This shot, they want to take it up, they want to land it way up there, they want to do that.
And I kind of wanted to do that.
Yeah, and I didn't let you. You have to chase this shot back, right? Because the worst case scenario is you hit it a little bit past the flag. You know, we want to get it up there and give yourself a chance.
Back there.
If most of the time, if I see you try to hit this shot up in the air, what's going to happen? It's going to go up. He's going to chunk it a little bit.
Land
it's going to be on the
short.
front of the green. You're going to have a 40-foot putt.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
We want to have inside 10 feet here, right?
Yeah.
And there's no excuse. I mean, average golfers should be able to hit this shot inside 10 feet.
Yes.
Because it's really almost just like a long putt, right?
Yeah.
It's just a long putt. So let me see you hit this shot.
Okay.
Keep it low.
Yeah, definitely thinking long putt on
Yep.
this. Exactly. Just kind of using the natural loft of the wedge,
Yep.
56 degree.
That's it. I mean, it'll get about head high is all we really need, and it'll chase back. Leaning forward, good job. Good, looks good. Yeah, that's the shot we want. Get on back there. Oh, we might not even have to putt.
Sit, 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 sit.
Nice. Now, you don't like chasing it past that flag a little bit, makes you nervous.
That scares me.
But that was good. See how low she kept that trajectory right
Yep,
there?
Yep.
Now we're gonna go make our par putt.
Cool, let's do it.
Good job, let's go. All right, Claire put herself in a good position, just like I've been telling you guys you have to do. Now the only thing that can get her in trouble is if she lets this putt get away, right? This is downhill a little bit.
Yeah, downhill, side hill.
Yeah.
I was seeing a lot more break, but you kind of,
Yeah,
a little bit less break, a little more speed.
Yeah, a little more speed. You
Simplify.
have to give it a chance, right? And we've got a chance to make a par here, right?
Yep.
So I've handicapped Claire all the way up this hole. Now she's got a 10-footer to make par. Let's just pick out a line, commit to that line, and go. I like it over here, right where this little piece of grass is right there, and just feed it down there. Okay. We don't need to get too aggressive because we've played this hole really smart, right? Everybody hear that? Not too aggressive, but enough to get it to the hole.
Yep.
Don't be afraid of a 3-footer coming back. Claire Hogle, everybody.
Let's
How
go.
about you one time? Give yourself a chance at a par putt.
All right.
And that's how it works. I mean, you didn't do anything crazy on that hole, right? You just kind of hit smart golf shots.
Yeah, and it's up at the green that you save your strokes, you know, getting up and down really makes a difference.
All right, I'll let you go to the end of your clubs again so you can hit your real distances, all right?
Thank you.
All right, Claire did a good job. Hopefully you guys can do a good job learning how to play the holes correctly. It actually makes them a lot easier, believe it or not. When we come back,
Welcome back to Swing Clinic, presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics.
and we are at French Lick Resort. And Claire, if we're at French Lick Resort, you're gonna hit it in the bunker on the Dye Golf Course. They're everywhere.
It's just gonna happen.
Yeah, so you have to be
Accept it.
able to get out, right? I mean, you gotta be able to figure out how to do it. I know people are so afraid of bunkers, and for good reason. It's a difficult shot, right? But there's some little things that we're gonna do. Claire and I are gonna show you right now that are gonna make it a little bit easier to make good solid contact and get it out of the bunker. I watched Rory talk about hitting out of fairway bunkers, right? And the best thing about what I heard from Rory was he just kept it very simple, right? It wasn't put it back in your stance, lean the shaft forward, try to hit the ball first. It was really simple, and I think that's what we have to keep it as simple, right? Just try to be crazy with all
Definitely.
those other thoughts, right?
Yeah,
So,
and that's your style. Keep it simple.
keep it simple, right? So, all right, so I want you set up to it, Claire. And one of the things that's really important is that we do want to make ball first contact. That's the big key with fairway bunkers, ball first contact. So what I want Claire to do first is go ahead and lift your club up like this. Just choke down a little bit on the club, okay? That's going to help us. Number one, it's going to help us get the club around us a little bit more. Number two, it's going to make it easier to control. We're not going to hit this 300 yards. We just want to hit it moving down the fairway and get it over the slip. Right
Yep,
there, right?
exactly.
So that's good. Number two, what else will help us maybe make ball first contacts? Just move a little bit closer, right? So move a little bit
More
closer.
like
to the ball.
this?
Yeah, I don't want you so close that you're on top of it.
Yep.
But just maybe about an inch closer to the ball than you usually are. So there you go.
Got it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And number three, and I'm going to let Claire break the rules of golf right now. We're going to take a practice swing. So back away from it for a minute.
Okay.
So the last thing I want Claire to make this golf swing and stay very steady with her lower body. Don't move your lower body as much as you would in a fairway. Stay a little more steady and try to work on top a little more. So hit the sand. I want you to hit the sand a little bit while you're making it. Steady lower body. There you go. Yep, good. Try to feel maybe your left knee and everything just not moving as much. One more time. Get a little sand in the face there.
Got a little sand in the face.
Yeah, in the wind. That was nice of us to pick that out for you. Yeah.
Good, good, good. See how it was very shallow.
Yep.
No sand in the face on that shot, which was good.
It's all good.
And you know, and her body didn't move around, so it's gonna keep it simple. So let's go through those three things again. Go ahead and set up to it.
Okay.
Choke down on the club a little bit. It's gonna allow you to get a little bit closer to it. Make this golf swing with the lower body very still. Just make good contact. Don't worry about where it goes, just good contact.
Okay.
Good. Great sound right there.
That
That's the
worked out
key,
really well.
right? Yeah, right. Perfect, right? Just nice and solid ball first contact. But again, don't have a million thoughts. You've got enough thoughts in the game of golf.
Exactly.
Right? So just keep it very simple like we did. Go through those 3 steps, stand over it, and rip it like Claire did.
Heck yeah.
Good job. All right, when we come back. All right, swing clinic time presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics. And again, we're here at French Lick Resort. The views here are stunning. Going down number 9. Awesome.
Unreal, yeah.
All right, so backswing wise, one of the best backswing tips I've ever heard came from Lee Trevino, which had just an incredible golf game all the way around. Great ball striker, similar to you, in your style.
Just like me.
And I watched him give a speech to a group of amateurs one time, and he talked about manufacturing the backswing, right? And we went out, we played with some guys from Beacon Orthopedics earlier, and we'll talk about them later in the show, but I saw a lot of it, right? Like manufacturing the backswing.
Yeah, it's not even a real backswing.
Yeah, not even a real backswing. So go ahead and set up, I'm gonna show you what you're talking about. So what I typically see is that shoulder doesn't move when you're taking a backswing. The arms move first. Club gets to about right here, and as you can see, her shoulders are still square. She can't even move her shoulders at this point.
Didn't even turn.
No, didn't even turn. And here's a great test to know whether you're doing it or not, right? Take your right hand off the club. Can you reach almost your club head? See, she can reach her club head from right there because she's not moved this left shoulder. And I see a lot of people when they get their backswing to this hip level right here, this is the position they're in. They think they're good, toes up, taking a club away like this. They got a little hinge, on plane, that's exactly right. But now she can still reach and get that. So watch what happens. Do it again. Move your left shoulder in this. Start it back with your left shoulder. There you go. Now take your left hand off, see if you can reach that club head.
No
Not
chance.
even close,
No
right?
chance.
Because she's getting some good extension away from the golf ball and getting a good position. More importantly even is with the driver, right? Let me give you a golf ball here, let you set up.
Amazing.
This is very important with the driver because it makes this circle bigger. So go ahead and tee one up real quick.
Okay.
All right, now again, this works with everything in your golf swing. Driver's very, very important also, but as you see, she moves that left shoulder, the club head moves. That's gonna allow you guys to really get some good extension away from the ball. You're gonna gain distance, and you're also gonna make a better golf swing, better path. Things will work together. You're gonna hit it more solid just like that.
Whew.
That's pretty good,
Do that every time.
Yeah, so again, left shoulder moves the club head. Do that, it's gonna fly.
We are back with some more Swing Clinic presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics.
Speaking of Beacon Orthopedics, we got to spend a little time out here at French Lick Resort with some friends of ours from Beacon Orthopedics from last year's charity golf outing. They spent a little cash for charity, so thanks to the guys for spending some cash, to come here on a trip with us this year, watch us play a little golf. We play a little golf with them. You got to play some holes. I think you beat them all.
I think I may have.
Yeah.
Good guys.
Really good guys.
Yeah.
Fun to be around, fun to watch play golf. French Lick is a perfect place for them. They like to do a little gambling. They like to play their golf. Good food, which we've talked about here at French Lick the whole time, is amazing. And I think the guys, this is like a perfect, eight guys from Cincinnati, all Cincinnati guys down there by Beacon. And I think that they enjoyed the trip more than we did it.
Possibly. Yeah, it's a dream out here.
Yeah, they didn't hit as many good golf shots as you did, but they enjoyed the trip a lot.
They had lots of fun.
All right, so last tip on the show here. We're here at the range at French Lick. Great place to warm up before you go play golf, practice, so on and so forth. So, and they hold so many great events here. We haven't even talked about that. You know, Big Ten championships. They're going to have a Corn Ferry Tour event here, which is amazing. Yeah. You could hold any event here, any professional golf event. The sky's the limit of what they'll hold here. But so we're talking about, earlier in the show, we're talking about lower body. We did the John Rom drill, how the lower body needs to move. So I figured let's just finish the show that way, right? Let's just hammer it home with what I want to happen, all right? So I want you to set up, what do you have in your hand there, 8 iron?
7 iron.
7 iron, perfect. Set up to it. So again, like we talked about before, the first move that we see that's bad, Claire, is what? That over the top move. Kind of show it again, right? It's that move right there. And what happens is, look what happens to Claire. Get the impact when you do that, right? Look at her lower body here. It hasn't even came close to getting it to where we want it. Flat-footed, knees back here, really just not anywhere where she needs to be to make good solid contact.
Yeah.
Ball contact first, right? So now I want you to go ahead and show me your position at impact, right? So what Claire's position of impact is right there, right? She's off her lower body, left hip is cleared, right leg is here, all in the position that you want to get to. So you know what? If that's where we got to get to, let's start there, right? It's a great drill to get you going. So set up regular to the golf ball, push your body how you want to get to impact. Good. Now I want you to do is I want you to take the golf club back and hit a shot and get right back in that position.
Like from here?
Yep, go right from there. Feel that position, just get back to it. Good. Man, did you hear that contact?
Yep, solid.
So that's what I want you guys to do out there to get the feeling, right? Let's get you in the position. This is the position that you got to get to strike it like she strikes it, right? I mean, it's exactly how we get. So set up, get into that position, perfect. Take it back, get right back to it. Good. So again, golf is muscle memory, right? I mean, it really is. It gets you in that position.
Yep.
I have a program called the 21-Day Challenge, right? And you guys can check out the 21-Day Challenge. You can go to golfersu.com to check it out. And it's the same type of thing of what we're talking about here. I teach you through these 21 days on how to get into positions without thinking too much, right? It's just the basics of the golf swing.
Yeah.
And not thinking too much. So check that out for sure. But man, great show here today. I mean, we're going to be at French Lick a lot for the season, but this is a great place to be, a great place to teach people how to play golf, isn't it?
Yeah. Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's awesome. Thanks to Brendan Sweeney and the crew here at French Lick, all the golf professional staff and everybody here. It was fun. Thanks to our buddies that the Beacon guys there that bought the sponsorship to come over with us and play golf and do all that kind of stuff. So, and thanks to all of you for watching us this week on the Swing Clinic, presented to you by Beacon Orthopedics.